What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome back to my Madden 21 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. It's the start of a brand new season. We're taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Thursday Night Football. Once again, we are reigning Super Bowl champions. And this is the third season of this franchise. We're going to be facing Tom Brady tonight. He's still around. You're going to see a lot of new faces today. Well, some new faces. I guess not a lot. On offense and defense. And here comes Brady. 45 years old, I guess, at this point. Regressed a little bit, but, you know, he's still Tom Brady. This is still all Madden. And he's going to be a problem.
Not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting.
Get our coaching adjustments set up.
And he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on.
And let's go.
But his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator said right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is
there we go. So defensively, we are without Steven Nelson. Let him go. Not sure if that was a good idea or not. Oh boy. So we've got Mike Hilton starting at one corner. We've got a second-year player, Darren Isaac, on the opposite corner. He played pretty well towards the end of last season. And in the slot, we're going to have a rookie, number 27, Tyler Barkley. Inexperienced, obviously, but a lot of physical skills. We'll see how he does. And we also said goodbye to Vince Williams. Did not re-sign him. So we're going to have Ulysses Gilbert starting here at the other linebacker with Bush. Another kind of inexperienced player, but he's got some speed. We'll see how he does.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in
screen,
you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender.
All right, 2nd and 5.
First down screen pass, good for 5. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break it.
Oh, intercept that ball. Isaac, come on. Let's see, they're coming out with 2 tight ends, so I think we're going to go. We're going to stick with our 3-4. Oh, somebody cover him. And him. Let's cover everybody. How about that? All right.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on.
One of my goals for this season is to get better with my like my user skills with the linebacker. Make better choices. I feel like in the run I do kind of okay. In passing plays, I'm all over the place.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Shotgun now for Brady.
Get in on him. There we go. TJ Watt. That's helpful. And let's go nickel cover 3.
The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady in the
Oh, man.
They go screen. It's complete.
There we go.
And they'll hustle up to
Hold him to a field goal.
shy of the first, right around the 15. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call.
All right. Well, we didn't stop them, but we slowed them down, held them to a field goal. I mean, I guess that's kind of stopping them.
Elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive.
All right, first possession of the new season. Let's make it count. Let's go, McFarland.
First drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is.
And Roethlisberger, yep, he's still around too. 40 years old. Had some regression himself. But, you know, he's the... we don't have anybody better. And as I have said several times in this franchise, Roethlisberger's going to retire a Steeler.
That's pretty darn good.
They'll throw on first down with
Get it out to McFarland.
Get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. A good round
1 yard.
football keeps him to only
That's
a
not
yard,
great.
and it's 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing.
I want to get Claypool more involved in the passing game this season.
A nice, sure tackle.
To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger.
Man, jamming us up.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Smith-Schuster.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
All right.
First down and then some. Give him 29
Smith-Schuster set three reception records last season. Well, 2 reception records. One for overall touchdowns in a season. 1 for receiving yardage, and 1 for receiving touchdowns in a season.
Ben to throw again.
There he is again. Boy, we're not moving the ball too well here so far.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
Let's go.
Really enjoyed watching how the defense
Empty
stayed in
Steeler.
sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So we got a few new starters on offense as well. Number 87 here is one of them, rookie Clay Peterson at tight end. Ebron, did not re-sign him, or Vance McDonald.
And he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
But so far, Peterson looks pretty good.
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback?
There he is again.
Maybe you tighten down on the receivers.
A little slow, maybe.
Their timing.
Hopefully his speed comes up a bit, and
So far in this game. Nice job there.
some of his progressions.
He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from
There's
the ball.
Claypool. Get in there. There we go.
For a Steeler touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career.
So we also have a new left guard on offense, Dalton Harris.
After the catch.
David.
In the end zone.
Dalton Harris was a center in the draft, but we do have Marquise Pouncey still. So he was our first-round draft pick. We moved him out to guard.
Away after the touchdown.
Hopefully he's going to be a good one as well. We moved McPhee from guard out to center. He was a rookie last season. I'm sorry, from guard out to left tackle,
This first quarter.
which was his original position.
3 the score on EA Sports.
All right, let's go. Let's stop this Brady guy. That was not a good read.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
So I've got a bunch of speedy, athletic, young corners who are very inexperienced and very low overall rated. Don't have very good skills yet. So how I'm going to get these guys involved and progress them without losing games, I mean, we will see.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice.
Wide open.
Keeps moving.
And he'll work it across midfield.
Brady's just like moving the ball at will here.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field.
He's in the zone.
Get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Is Tom Brady the greatest quarterback of all time?
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something.
I know what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Is Tom Brady the greatest quarterback of all time, in your opinion? And if he's not, who is? Screen. And I missed it. That's the kind of stuff I got to get better at. I was right there to make the play. Read it. Very frustrating. I got to get better at that stuff. Let's get where we're supposed to be, guys. Oh, completely uncovered.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. First down, Tampa's Brady hooks up with Howard.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Brady's throw there complete.
All right.
Into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 26 yards. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
Struggling defensively a little bit here against Brady. He's making those reads. Let's think about what we're going to do here.
From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Oh, okay, let's go. Get some more points on the board here.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
See if we can get out of this.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nice
Miss Schuster makes the catch.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
We will take it.
Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they...
Yeah, that's a fast cornerback on that side. That could have been a touchdown.
With defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
Oh, dangerous throw. Dangerous throw. Not smart.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throws.
I could do without the criticism from these announcers.
He's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Claypool, that's a touchdown.
Throw caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
So that was one of my goals, get Claypool more involved. And he is getting involved so far.
Steelers have once again taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty.
Yeah, Johnson played well in the slot. Claypool's just a little faster, a little bit bigger.
as that sails over the inline. And here we go.
But Johnson is a superstar as well.
Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
There we go.
And they won't settle for anything less.
Second-year player David Wiggins, our #1 draft pick last season, making the tackle.
Teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass, no interceptions for him personally to this point.
Oh, who was that? That's Wiggins again. There he is.
Well, that's the second time he's been
He only played in last season. He only played in the 3-4 set. I've got him in the nickel as a pass rusher this season. So yeah, maybe that will pay off like that.
Third and long after that last sack. From the gun, it's Brady. Fighting his safety.
Wrap him up.
That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That was 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half.
As frustrating it is to play Brady in this game, like it kind of should be that way, right? Like it should be a challenge when you're playing somebody who's supposedly one of the best of all time or whatever. Or the best of all time, if you insist. I take umbrage with that a bit, but now is not the time for rants about who may or may not be the best quarterback of all time. Okay.
Sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Brady gonna try and throw on 3rd.
There we go.
And this is gonna be
Getting some pressure on him. He gets rattled, I guess, just like any other quarterback we face.
But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
the punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
Oh no! Get in the end zone!
Oh, and what a play.
All right. Well, I guess I should have.
Inside the 5, down at the 2-yard line.
Am I gonna do something dumb now? I might.
I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Last time out with a touchdown drive. This go around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session.
Nearly a catastrophe. I've gotten sacked in that situation before, and I should have known better than to do what I just tried to do there. Let's go. Get this ball down the field here. We got to go 98 yards in 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Now Roethlisberger back into his
Smith-Schuster. Oh, come on. All right. We got out of the shadow of the goalpost here at least. And we're going to go no huddle. We're going to go cross wheels. That's our 2-minute offense. We're going to work it down the field and see what we can do here. Got to get some more points before the half. Schuster again. All right. Stick with cross wheels. We run this play because it lets us get players near the sideline if they make catches. No, that's almost a bad throw. It doesn't have to be Smith-Schuster, but he seems to be the guy right now. Is he getting tired? Yes, he is. So we're going to go. Switch Claypool in there a little bit. Smith-Schuster's in the zone. Every time he's in the zone, he gets hurt. There's Claypool. All right, we got some time here. Oh, and we are still apparently... All right. Killing time here. There's Smith-Schuster. There we go. Yeah, that didn't work out quite how I intended it, but you know the result is what we wanted here. So I was hoping to slow it down a little more, but 24 seconds left on the clock. That's pretty good. Keep Brady out of the end zone for 24 seconds. All right, so let's go nickel cover 3.
Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line,
a little bit of a bummer to play Brady in the first game of the season. I feel like it doesn't really give me a good look at what this team can really do, because we're kind of playing very conservatively and like playing not to lose, I guess, is how I feel when I play against some of these higher level quarterbacks, rather than playing aggressively and trying to win. But you know, winning is the result, I guess, either way. No rushing yards. That's going to have to change in the second half. Zero rushing yards. That's not good. That will not stand, though. We're going to be running the ball a lot in the second half here. And I think we want to get the ball down the field here without taking a lot of chances. I think that's the plan.
Roethlisberger, he's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes. And it's pretty to watch.
I've got guys in weird positions here. I'm not sure why they're there. And why do I have my... No, this is no good. I've got my backup quarterback in here. All right, well, here we go. Backup quarterback's throwing a pass. I don't know why did I have him in there before?
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues. An incomplete pass.
Oh yeah, he's still in there. What is happening? What is happening with this substitution package?
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn.
All right, what's going on? Backup quarterback, no. Wide receiver flip, that's what we want. Actually, let's just go back to normal.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again.
Get Ben Roethlisberger back in there. He must have thrown a pass before, but I didn't realize it. And there's Gentry. There he goes. Running. Amazingly not caught. They left him wide open. He's moved up to our number 2 tight end in the absence of McDonald and Ebron. And there we go. Totally left him uncovered there. That was bizarre. I must have had them... I bet my strategy of putting in my backup quarterback had them all freaked out. I mean, you pull Ben Roethlisberger and you put in one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL in his place. You know, the other team's got to think you know something they don't, right? Like you're up to something for sure. Because who would ever do that?
shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll contain him to
And yeah, we're going to play a very conservative defense. I don't know. I mean, I'm saying that, but we'll see. You know, we got a lead here. We've got a lead. I think we can stay ahead of these guys.
Brady got a man. It's Patterson complete. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down.
Stay with the cover 3.
To make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Throwing is Brady on third
Oh,
down.
there's Fitzpatrick. He had a great playoffs. Some big interceptions in the playoffs last season, but only 2 interceptions all regular season last year. So nice to see him getting into the action in the first game. Let's go. We're going to get James Conner revved up here.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough.
I'm going to stick with it.
Again, a run with Conner.
Not good.
Field. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right.
So 3rd down.
See if we can get a Gentry again here.
For a first.
Or Smith-Schuster underneath.
From the shotgun.
There's Smith-Schuster.
Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. On first and 10.
There's Conner. Tough sledding.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Running behind that rookie there.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Conner again. And he's in.
There we go.
Touchdown, Steelers. A 16-yard touchdown run. For the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got
So it looks like we're on our way here. I mean, I don't know, with Brady there, you never know what could happen. Hey, I hope you're enjoying this game. If you are, please go ahead and hit that like button. Maybe subscribe to the channel. I do a lot of Madden content. Try to put up a video at least 5 times a week if everything goes okay.
So out come the Bucs now. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions,
all right,
coming together as a group, going over adjustments.
So now that I've got a little bit of a speedier linebacker and Ulysses Gilbert in that other spot, I may be using him a little more and letting Devin Bush kind of do his thing, because I feel like I've hampered him a little bit, or maybe not, I don't know, but you know, I'd like to see what he can do kind of on his own, and Bush is usually my user player.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow.
I also may end up shaking up this defensive lineman at defensive alignment at some point during the season. Like, I do have some other players I want to get on the field, see what they can do.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity.
I've been thinking of moving Isaac to safety. Both of my starting safeties contracts are up this season, so I'm going to want to re-sign Fitzpatrick for the long term. I'm a little less convinced of Edmonds. So, yeah, if Isaac could play that free safety or that strong safety spot, that might be something for me to think about. But these are things that will mystically reveal themselves to me as the season progresses.
Now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a second down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last
Or maybe they won't. I don't know.
Not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect
And I saw that coming, and I couldn't get off the block.
So just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. This will be caught at about the 5.
All right.
And he is out of bounds here. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? To throw is Brady.
Oh, broken up by Bush.
Knocked away and incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from
Pater.
Now Brady.
Ah.
He's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard there to make the grab. And the Bucs
All right.
able to cut in now to that deficit.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out.
So we're going to go back to grinding it out here with Connor.
An easy touchdown.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good.
Try to kill this clock, take this thing down to the end.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Oh, there's McFarland.
Turn will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Probably see some Benny Snell at some point.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Oh, I couldn't get through that hole.
Pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, we don't need to snap the ball here. We got the end of the quarter coming up.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
These guys crack me up, the things that you can hear the players saying. One guy just said, I can't believe they even let you play. It reminds me of like Grand Theft Auto, like the things you hear the you know, the citizens saying as you're walking past them.
I think we'll see a lot of it.
I mean, a little less rough around the edges, I guess, with Madden, but.
Who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't.
Yeah, Smith-Schuster again. Oh, he's short.
Smith-Schuster, that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the
4th and 1. We're going to go for it. Of course we're going to go for it.
And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
And boy, this is going to be close.
I don't know if he got it. I don't think he got it.
And he didn't get there. So they were really
Oh.
trying to put the nail in
The price of hubris.
here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, the points are not the reason I did it. The reason I did it is so we could continue to kill the clock.
But let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And it's 3rd and
All right, what do we got? Nickel. Let's go with a cover 3.
back in this league. It's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Brady now on first down. Oh, it's a straight pass. That's
What's the flag?
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard.
Holding.
Listen in on the call.
Yes, we will accept it.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
Another flag.
He's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
Another hold.
Let's see about the call.
Yes, what are you thinking?
But all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't
Let's go
it?
dime. I want to use more dime this season.
Celebrating?
I tend to avoid it because don't always have the best players on the field. My dime setup.
Again, it's Brady. And he finds Howard complete. 5 yards on the catch.
But if I'm going to get these corners some experience, this is one way to do it.
Defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the
Wide
game.
open.
He gets it left side to Johnson. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 or 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed.
Oh, brother. All right, fine.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off.
Oh, they're leaving Brady hanging there with the high five. What does that say?
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
All right, let's go. Let's run a counter here. Since they're all over us. Every time we run the ball. See what this gets us. There we go. So 4 minutes left in the game. We can go shoot clock.
Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. 8 yards.
Oh, they got the box stacked up here. We are still running it.
Again, it's counter. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops
still running it.
They got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop my defense without using them.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
Keep the ball on the ground. That's right.
Above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage.
Jeez.
Stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
So I don't think we need to run a play here.
Set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game.
All right. I feel like I've managed the running game very badly in the last part of this game here. But I think we'll be okay. I'm going to go coaching adjustments, ball carrier, conservative. That's a lesson I learned the hard way last season. Our one loss of the year came when Connor fumbled in this situation. And then we had a ridiculous pass interference penalty that didn't seem to exist in reality. And now we've got a hold. So, you know, all Madden is always at work. Don't worry. You are playing not only the opponent, but also the CPU when you play on all Madden. That just goes with the territory. See if we can convert this. There's Claypool. And he doesn't convert it.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout.
So what do we want to do? I'm going to go back to my my theory that I don't want to go on defense right now.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard,
I do not want to go on defense. I want to convert this and let's put this game away. Oh boy. Good catch by the rookie. Goes out of bounds. That's not helpful. But we got the first down.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Now there was a time when I would have been upset at teams.
Take away their timeouts. And we are done. And another flag. Another hold probably. I mean, do the refs cheat for Tom Brady? I'm not going to say they do. I mean, if you say it in the comments, I mean, that's... So when there's a penalty, it not only means, you know, puts us back,
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
But it also saves them a timeout.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground.
Ugh.
It's Connor.
So they're going to use their last timeout here. Do we want to throw the ball really right now? I kind of don't think we do. Do we want to throw a screen, maybe? Let's throw a screen. Let's go wide trips a week. Screens never work. But at least, hopefully we won't do anything dumb.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland.
All right. And I went out of bounds. What was I doing?
They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Went out of bounds. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
We're on the 40. We're going for it. I mean, I'm not going to...
If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Out of the gun.
And...
Flush to his right. Fighting through.
Get rid of it. Whatever.
As he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they...
This is like a painful ending of this game. I am so sorry about this if you're still watching.
Touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay,
this is not how I usually play.
From what you did before, because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Oh, brother.
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
I made a couple of really stupid choices towards the end of this game. Again, not a... I don't know. Maybe I do make stupid choices.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
Booth review.
Onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on
Is
one
he in?
side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys...
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. To throw is Brady. His pass caught at the 4.
Oh, my goodness.
As a two-point conversion is successful. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kick.
Way more dramatic than it had to be. Stupid mistakes by me.
That's going to be key.
All Madden nonsense going on with the holds. That's it.
The new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1. And just how they envisioned the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
So that's the end. If you hung on this long watching this game, I don't know if you believe in God, but you've got a special place in heaven, I guess.
Visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets...
Because this was grueling. This was a lot of nonsense that went on here at the end. Some of it my fault, some of it all Madden nonsense. But it's over. We got the first win of the season. We played a pretty good game, except for some dumb decisions. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for it on 4th and 1 a couple times. I definitely shouldn't have run out of bounds with McFarland when he had that screen. Whatever. It's the first game of the season. We got the win. All kinds of... whatever. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been so frustrated with myself in a win. So let's take a look at our stats. Yeah, Roethlisberger hasn't missed a beat from last season. Still looking good. Brady looked pretty good. Did throw an interception. The running game was a little tough with Connor. Only 49 yards. Did get a touchdown. Smith-Schuster. Another big game. Claypool. The rookie Peterson, I guess, did okay. This play was crazy. That 75-yarder to Gentry. Defensively, Bush with 9 total tackles. Wiggins and Watt with sacks. Fitzpatrick had an interception. That's about the end. Again, I apologize for the nonsense at the end. I should have been smarter there. Not usually how I play. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, we got the win. Off to a good start on the season. Saw some things I liked in some of the rookies, and a little bit I didn't. So we'll have to think about that as we go forward. But I appreciate you hanging out here. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the game. Whatever you do, I hope you have a great day. And I will see you next game.